All right, good morning. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to be talking about making change. All right, and I'm not talking about like personal life or anything like that. I'm talking about money. All right, making change with dollar bills to make sense. All right, and we're going to make sense with this lesson right here when we're going to be talking about Papa Mio's Pizza Shop. All right, the only stipulation with this, or the only criteria rule, is that you can only use $1, $5, $10, and $20 bills, all right, in order to pay, in order to get change back. All right, so with this lesson right here, I've made this little chart right here with pepperoni, cheese, sausage columns, and each one is they have a small, a medium, a large, and an extra large with the cost inside each one of these table columns and rows. So if I wanted a pepperoni that was small, it would be $6. All right. If I wanted a sausage that was large, then I would have $12. All right. So if I wanted a sausage pizza that was large, it would be worth $12. All right. So if I look at my chart over here, this is what I created. There's 4 columns. The first column is I bought. What did I buy? All right. Could be filled out for you. You might have to come up with your own. The next column is it cost. How much money did those items cost altogether in that particular column? Or that row, I should say, that row. How much did I pay with? All right. So what bills up here did you pay with? All right. And then finally, my change. How much money am I getting back if I paid with that certain amount of money, if that price was what it was? All right. So let's look back at our chart right here. Okay. Again, we're going to use this as reference in order to answer our table over there. So the first thing I bought was 1 medium cheese pizza. All right. So if I come back over here, I go to cheese. I go down to where medium is. And a medium cheese pizza is $6. Okay. So how much did it cost? It cost $6. Well, what did I pay with? Well, I know sometimes in life when we pay with certain things, we pay more than what we need to use. So imagine that you had all these bills in your pocket. You had a bunch of 1s, a bunch of 5s, a bunch of 10s, and a bunch of 20s. All right? So you had a bunch of money in your pocket. I want to pay with the next highest bill up. So if this is $6, I wouldn't pay with the $5 bill because guess what? It still cost $1 more. Well, you might be asking yourself, well, why can't I pay with a 5 and a 1? You could, all right? You just wouldn't get any change back. And the whole point of this lesson is to try to make as much change, okay, and to figure out how to do change. All right, so with this, I want to go up to my next bill, which is going to be $10. All right, so I'm going to pay with a $10 bill. All right, so I paid with my $10 bill. Now I need to know how much change I'm getting back. Well, the best way for me to do this is to take this column right here and subtract it with this column. So I would do 10 minus 6, that it equals $4. All right, so over here my change would be $4. All right, let's do the next one. All right, if I have 2 large pepperoni pizzas, again, I got to go back over here. I go to pepperoni, I go to large, $10. I'm getting 2 of them. All right, 2 large pepperoni pizzas. So what I need to do, 10, 10, or I could say that's $20. All right, so it's $20. Well, here's what I could do. I could just pay with that $20 bill that I have in my pocket. $20. So 20 minus 20, I get no change back. And we're not worried about sales tax or anything like that. And then finally, this one's a little bit trickier. I have 1 extra large sausage pizza. Okay, that's $14. I have 1 large cheese pizza, which is $8. And then I have 2 large pepperoni pizzas, which we already said were $10. So 10 and 10. Now, you're probably going to have to add this up to see how much that cost. All right? So, 14 and 8, 23. Nope, sorry, 22 plus 10 is 32 plus another 10, 42. $42. All right? So $42 would come in here. Now I need to make some change. So I'm going to use my biggest bills because this is more than $20. So I'm going to use one $20 bill. Okay. I'm going to use another $20 bill because remember I have infinite amount of money right now. Okay. And I'm going to use a $5 bill. Okay. So 20 plus 20 plus 5, that's 45. So 45 minus 42. 5 minus 2 is 3. 4 minus 4 is 0. So I would get $3 back in change.